Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life by James Patterson, chapters 25 and 26. Chapter 25, Timeout. Okay, timeout for a second. I just want to say, it's not like I was trying to hide Leo from you, or at least the part about his not exactly being real. I mean, I know, what kind of sixth grader still has imaginary friends? But I don't really think of him that way. It's just that he's always been around and there's never been a reason to stop talking to him. Maybe I'm not doing too good of a job explaining this. See, it's not like I think Leo's really there. It's more like, what if someone was there? You know, talking back and helping me figure stuff out. Someone who's always on my side, you know? Like I said before, I'm not exactly popular, so I'll take my help where I can get it. And if that makes me weird or whatever, I guess I can live with that. And I hope you can too. For what it's worth, I've told you way more than I've ever told anyone else. Except Leo, of course. You know about Operation Rafe and my stupid point reward system. You know about my problems with my future stepfather. And most embarrassing of all, you know about my impossible and very ridiculous crush on Jeannie Galletta. Here's one more secret, just so you know we're friends. Jeannie Galletta is not going to be my girlfriend by the end of this story. I'm not saying that because I don't have confidence or something. I'm saying it because it's my book and I know how it all turns out. So if you're the type who likes the romantic stuff and you're waiting around for her to start liking me like that, I'm just saying, don't hold your breath. Okay, now you know all this stuff about me, and I still don't know anything about you. I don't even know if you're still there. I mean, are you? And if you are, can I trust you with the rest? I still want to know, are you a good person? Maybe that's not fair of me to ask since I haven't even figured out whether I'm a good person or not. I guess you can be the judge. Here's the deal. If you're okay with me so far, then keep reading. But if you've gotten this far and you think I'm the lowest of the low and I don't deserve to have my own book, then maybe you should stop right now. Because it only gets worse from here. Or better, depending on how you look at it. Signed, your friend, RK. Chapter 26, Revenge for Sale. The next day at school, I put our new plan into action. It took until about fourth period for word to get around. By lunchtime, I had a whole line of kids from every grade waiting at my locker for a nice, refreshing can of Zoom, right out of Bear's smaller than it used to be, but not such a secret anymore, stash. Hills Village Middle School is a sugary, drink-free zone, so something like Zoom is pure gold around here. I made it BYOC, bring your own cup, so there wouldn't be any marked cans floating around. $1 filled the cup of your choice or empty the can, whichever came first. Then I could take the empties home, put them back in their cases, and wait to see if Bear ever got to the bottom of his stash. And if he did, I had a plan for that too. My customers kept saying how cool this was, and thanks, Rafe, including a bunch of people who I didn't even think knew my name. I guess Miller the Killer was right about one thing. I was starting to get a reputation around here. Man, business was good too. I'd made $16, not to mention 35,000 points by the time lunch was almost over. I didn't see Jeannie Galletta at the end of the line until she was there at my locker. Let me say that again. Jeannie Galletta was at my locker. Thirsty? I said, trying to stay cool. You know, this is totally against the rules, she said. That makes it taste better, I said. Good line, right? Jeannie just looked at me, the same way Mom does sometimes, and even Donatello. It was like she was trying to figure me out. Why does it seem like you're always trying to get in trouble? Jeannie said. I don't get that. What I did next was probably stupid, but to tell you the truth, I didn't know what else to say. Hey, can you keep a secret? I asked. I took out the HVMS Code of Conduct and showed her how I'd already crossed out a bunch of rules. Yeah, Jeannie said. So what? I'm going to be the first person to break every single one of these, I said, one rule at a time. Oh, great, she said. Thanks for telling me. Now I could get into trouble too. No, you can't, I said. That's my policy. Whatever happens, I don't let anyone else get hurt. You can even turn me in if you want to. She just stared at me, but not in a totally bad way. It was more like she hadn't made up her mind yet. Go ahead, I said. Make my day. Then Jeannie Galletta did something she'd never done before. She smiled right at me. I know this will sound corny, but it was a really, really nice smile. I think Leah was right. She liked that no-hurt rule. Of course, the stupid bell had to ring for 5th period, and that smile disappeared faster than a can of Zoom out of my locker. Oh my gosh, I'm late for science, Jeannie said. Well, don't worry about it, I said. No, that's what you do, she told me, and now she was just annoyed. By the time I said bye, she was already going up the hall as fast as she could go without actually running because, that's against the rules. What just happened? I asked Leo after she was gone. Well, I'm not sure about this, he said, but I think you just got a step closer to Section 4, Rule 7, which is, no kissing or other public displays of affection are allowed in school.